Yeah, but she's giving. She's
She's doing that. She's doing that. She's doing that also. Tell her.
Yeah, then let her go away from here.
Yeah, she's doing
Yeah,
that.
she's doing that. We are not doing that.
Tell her
Yeah, we
to
are not
stop.
doing that.
Yes.
No, but she's telling us.
No. We are allowed to do that. That's rude.
No, we can't make stress. But what I'm trying to say that if she carries on doing that, you better take me to Brixton police station, because I'll come out of my senses. I've never been arrested in my life. Never. I don't have no criminal record. But if she does it again, I prefer to go to Brixton and have a criminal record, because I was here trying to demonstrate. I can't use that language. It's not accepted anywhere. No. Someone.
Why is she doing that?
She's a woman.
Yes, she's doing that. It's so hard. Yes.
What is the threat on this? I'm trying to get her off. She shouldn't do it again.
Yes, you have to tell her to stop that. Just tell us this, that, and she's inside.
She's not even being respectful. You just talk to her. We're not going to do the place if she doesn't do it. Yeah.
No. The lady who gets at the people.
Try to speak to her. She's there. That's fine.
Yes, yeah. Officer, try to speak to her.
It's a public place. Yes. It's not a personal one you are taking. Yeah. Hello.
Yes.
One with Zeta front line. More flag at the ambassador. No problem.
And she knows herself. We are not here to fight. When the worst comes to the worst, I constantly myself. That's what I'm saying. People want to fight. Yeah? They've been told that they've been tried. I just forget for what they're doing. We are not here for money. Yes. As long as you tell us what to think about.
Shame on you!
You can dine with the brutal dictator.
Go back to where you belong.
One day you will pay for it, because what is happening here is you people, you forget where you come from, and look at those three women trying to go in there. My brother in a suit, come and say hello to me. You are wearing a Marks and Spencer suit. Yeah? You can afford that Marks and Spencer suit in Uganda, you think so? You enjoy it here because, you know, you are lucky to be in the UK. If you were to be in Uganda, you won't afford that suit. That suit is 1 year school fees for your son in Uganda. Over 3 million. Yes, brother. Nice to see you. We are from Uganda. I hope you're also from Uganda. All right, man. Nice one. Yeah.
I've given myself for today. I've been demonstrating all over the place, 10 down the street. No one has ever told me that what I'm saying, apart from one word I'm saying, that's what I criticize. But when I say shame on you, and they want me to say I shouldn't say shame on you.
Why no? Why no? Shame on you! Shame on you! They're here to sit aside and they're supporting a dictator. Shame on them! Shame on them! How would you to intimidate them? Shame on them! You should not dictate what we should be saying. You don't know what pain we're going through.
I don't want to prove that you are one-sided. In this country,
Yeah, you are.
yeah, you know.
What's the minister now? So you know what says is over. That's what I said. We've come to demonstrate and you want us to come on there.
You understand? Yes. It's like this. You told me and I've been answering that one. No, we are not doing that. But we can explain to them. We can explain to them because what is happening here, our ancestors' land has been taken over by these guys who are
Shame on you!
you know.
What happened?
I mean, this woman, she's supposed to be arrested. She's supposed to have in the normal life. She should be arrested. They mimic works in Uganda. This is someone. You know, when I talk from anger.
They've murdered my families. They've murdered for all our families here.
You know?
You understand me? These are murderers. These are people who have killed our family members. They have killed our mom and dad. We don't want even to look at them. We don't want even to have a look at these nasty people. You know, so sometimes it's not like it's coming intentionally, but it's that anger in us that these brutal dictators, they should not be allowed to come even here. They shouldn't. The money they are spending here, that money can build maybe 10 local schools in Uganda. You know, that money can build 10 local schools in Uganda, and that money is being wasted on these gangsters. You understand me? These are people who don't even have the right to be here. This is someone who should not be allowed to be in this beautiful oval Kennington cricket ground. We've been in here inside before. For today's wages, for today's amount of money they've paid for this hall here, it can build 10 local schools in Uganda. So we can't be here to be talking only this. We are trying to tell them, Ugandan, you should wake up. We are telling Ugandans to wake up. You need to come out of the Kukuland. You cannot be here, coming here to dine with a brutal dictator, and you claim that you ran away from Uganda, and at the same time you are dining with the dictator Museveni of Uganda. At the same time you claim to be refugees from Uganda. Yeah, people power.
Our power.
You are the immigrants. The UK citizens are fighting every day. You come over here. You are not a benefit to the community, but you're a problem to the community. There is nothing you are adding on to this beautiful country, apart from being a problem to this beautiful country of ours. You are not adding on no more what we'll call, supporting, integrating in your country of residence. Mubalaba buno obusajja obuli mu suuti bwe bunaku obusula ku council houses. Kalaba ekiwalaata emmotoka ejja kukkatira mu kkubo. These are the kind of people we are talking about. They live a very good life here. But they are not talking about their mothers and fathers in Uganda, where they are sending money every month to support them. If you think Uganda is good, why are you sending money to Uganda every month? You're supporting your families in Uganda because Uganda is not good, because Uganda is not safe. Yes. My second question is, they claim to be refugees. Yes. No wonder why the UK residents are demonstrating against foreigners. Not all foreigners are bad, but these particular Ugandans who came from Uganda claiming to be running away from Museveni, and then today they are dining with the brutal dictator Museveni of Uganda. Yes. That's what we are talking about. The police after here should be they cannot even satisfy that they have ever worked in their lives. These are benefit scavengers. I repeat it. Yes. They are reaping the taxpayers' money. These are the Ugandans you see who are useless to the country. These are the Ugandans who are not adding a brick to the development of this country. These are people who represent 0% to this country. These are Ugandans who have failed in Uganda and in the UK, a country of opportunities. They have failed here also. You wonder yourself, are they fit to be here? These are the Ugandans who should be deported back to Uganda. Because if you say you ran away from Uganda and you are supporting the same man you claim to have run away because your life was in danger, then whom are you fooling? You are fooling the Home Office, are you? It's the Home Office you are fooling. That means that the papers you are awarded to stay in this country is on a false pretense. It's not real. It's not real why you are here. We are still waiting for Nabanja, the Prime Minister of the so-called Uganda, a failed state under her regime. We are here as Ugandans who oppose the presence of this woman, Nabanja, the so-called Prime Minister from Uganda.
Can I give you this? Sabata. Thank you.
Can construct more than 20 schools in Uganda. That money has been thrown into the bin by the attendance, by the arrival of Nabanja, a criminal from Uganda, hiding her skin under woman's skin, and she's not. We'll be here. They are talking about investing. Investment cannot go to a country where there is no democracy. Investment, you are investing in our torture. Whoever goes to Uganda to invest, you are investing in our murder. Whoever goes to Uganda to invest in the name of investment, you should not go to Uganda, because Uganda is not safe for you. Uganda is not safe for you. Under this brutal dictator, Uganda is not safe for you. We cannot allow Nabanja to come to the UK on a free ride. We cannot allow this woman Nabanja to be here. We cannot allow her. This is the woman who is running the brutal dictator's business as daily. This is the brutal dictator's girlfriend. Nabanja, she's a girlfriend of the brutal dictator. She come here to support him. Yes, my brothers, we are from Uganda. We are against the presence of a brutal dictator from Uganda who is having a summit in here. Your money, the taxpayers' money, the taxpayers' money goes to Uganda to long stay the brutal dictator Museveni of Uganda. The UK residents are paying their taxes and their money goes to Uganda with no accountability. the £1 billion goes to Uganda with no accountability at all. UK sends and pumps £1 billion to Uganda every year. For the last 42 years, since the brutal dictator has been in power, you'll expect that Uganda is looking like Liverpool
Can I have a video?
But
was a
even
photo. Can I have a
Brixton
video, please?
is better than the capital city, Uganda. As we stand here, we don't have no electricity in Uganda. But the same electricity goes to Rwanda. The same electricity goes to Sudan. The same electricity goes to Rwanda. And women and men are dying in those days where Ugandans, we don't have no schools, no hospitals. Under this brutal dictator, you'll expect 42 billion. St. Thomas was built at a cost of 1.7 billion.
It's not recording.
It's one of the hospitals, the best hospitals in the world. But you still get the brutal dictator's family from Uganda. They come to the UK for medical tourism. You wonder where the £1 billion goes to Uganda every year. You wonder where the 42 billion pounds have gone. The brutal dictator Museveni, the junta of Uganda, own
they are there.
the most expensive
They are
house.
coming. Those are
Look at the kabano.
You look at
Aka kabano tujja katebanga Uganda ekyuse.
Yes, those are
Aka kabana ako ketulaba. Tujja basala ke. Oh, orije. Yes. Akabano tujja kakuba. That one is a promise to you all. That one day in the new Uganda, every Ugandan will be free. Every Ugandan will be free. Not at the moment. Under this junta, Museveni of Uganda, 42 years of brutality, 42 years of dictatorship. The people of Nepal, they said enough is enough. We are coming. One day will be for Ugandans. One day Uganda will be free. I promise you. You always say Uganda is good, but you are all doing cleaning jobs in hospitals around the UK. Why don't you go to Uganda and clean the so-called hospitals you have, if you have any hospital in Uganda? Up to now, the brutal dictator and his first family, they come to the UK for medical tourism. I repeat, St. Thomas is one of the hospitals where they come to be treated. The old man, Museveni is not the future of Uganda. Museveni is leading Uganda to the graveyard. A 94-year-old brutal dictator can't live and cannot lead Ugandans to the future. We are telling you, Ugandans, the problem for Uganda is leadership. The problem for Uganda is Museveni. The illness we have in Uganda is Museveni and his first family. Uganda is being ruled by 3%. Out of the 50 million Ugandans, only 3% of those Rwandese from Rwanda are the people reside deciding the wealth of Uganda. How can you invest in the most corrupted country under this brutal dictator Museveni of Uganda? You cannot say that you are going to Uganda to invest. If you are really investing, you better invest here. You can invest in the UK, not in Uganda. Some of you will know you are leaving the UK because you are here for medical reasons. You know in Uganda there is no medical treatment and facilities. That's why you are in the UK. Because in the UK you can source that services. While in Uganda you can't even afford a £1 paracetamol. You go to the pharmacies in Uganda. They belong to the first wife, the brutal dictator's wife. You go to the few so-called private schools. They are owned by Madivani, the Madivani family. The education system in Uganda is dead under this brutal dictator, Museveni of Uganda. The health sector in Uganda is zero. The roads in Uganda is laughable. Museveni, the brutal dictator of Uganda, he owns 500 armored cars.
What for?
Listen to this. This is real. The brutal dictator of Uganda, Museveni, he owns 500 armored cars. Yeah! He owns 500 armored cars, and each car costs over 200,000 pounds. 500 armored cars the brutal dictator owns. But we don't have even 20 ambulances in Uganda. These are the investors. You see the investors? These are investors who live on the council flats in the UK. These are the investors who live on the door in the UK. These are the investors who are benefit scavengers. These are, you know, we can talk and talk about the failed society in Uganda, and it's transcending to the UK. It's coming to the UK. Because when you allow these criminals, these are criminals. They've got blood on their hands. They've got blood on their hands. They come, put on glasses, hiding their faces. Because they are all armed with blood on their hands. You can ask why, up to now, the junta is being supported by people who watch TV. But it's a shame that still the benefit scavengers, the Ugandan benefit scavengers in the UK, they're still supporting the brutal dictator Museveni of Uganda. You ask yourself, why don't you go and work in the hospitals in Uganda? Go and get your retirement in Uganda if Uganda is good. Some of you, you're in your 60s and 70s. If you think Uganda is good, go and get your pension in Uganda. If you think you can stay in Uganda under this brutal dictator, Museveni of Uganda. You are coming here to eat chapati. You can afford chapati in your homes. You've been promised £100 for attending, for supporting the criminal regime. These are the same people. Your tax money goes to support these illegal immigrants in the UK who are zero to this country. There is no benefit why we should have them in this country. They can't even pay taxes, but they can go to hospitals and seek medical treatment. They are all sick in life. Their body shows that without them staying in the UK, they can't live. And that's why today we'll be here waiting for them, calling their names, telling them that Uganda is not safe under this brutal dictator. Ugandans are suffering under this brutal dictator. 42 years of dictatorship is more than enough. 40 years of brutality is more than enough. We are here as Ugandans. We cannot allow a 94-year brutal dictator to lead Ugandans as the future of Uganda. Museveni is leading Ugandans to the graveyard. Museveni is leading Ugandans to the graveyard. A 94-year-old brutal dictator cannot represent human rights, cannot represent democracy. The brutal dictator took over power, time for Margaret Thatcher. The brutal dictator came to power by the arms. The time of Margaret Thatcher. The brutal dictator came to power. Time for Reagan in America. A Reagan has come and gone. George Bush Sr. came and gone. George Bush Jr. came and gone. Obama came and gone. Biden came and gone. Trump came and gone. Look at the investors. These are the investors. They are investing themselves in chapati and mandazi. That's what they can invest in. These are Ugandans who have brought our country to shame. These are people, they claim to have run away from Uganda because Museveni was going to kill them. But today, they are dining with the same person they claim they were running away from. These are the so-called, in fact, we are lucky very soon. People, power, man, thank you very much. Support the way to freedom. Support the way to freedom. The brutal dictator of Uganda, he cannot have a free ride to the UK. This is a man who has got blood on his hand. This is a man who should be in the International Criminal Court. This is a man who should be in Belmarsh for him to be a lucky man. This man deserves to go to Guantanamo Bay. We are calling on the UK government who have got W. Christopher's posters, please. Get me here. Yeah, bring it to me here. Give it to me. This is a man. Yeah. This is a man who was trained in the UK. He was trained in Sandhurst. He spent 2 years in Sandhurst. He is the commander of the notorious force in Uganda. Damira Christophe, this is a man. If Ugandans see this man on that day of freedom, I don't know what will happen. The officers, they've told us that we shouldn't say these words, but this man is a monster. This man is UK trained in Sandhurst, the best military academy in the world. Uganda now, if you see his pictures, you run for your life. He's a monster, a man who commands the raping of women in Uganda, a man who commands the sodomizing of men in Uganda. This is his picture here. This is the man, one of the visitors who are coming to the UK today. This is one of them. This is the big fish in Uganda. This is a man who has killed, tortured, raped Ugandans at a free ride under this brutal dictator, Museveni of Uganda. When I promise you that when I talk about my beloved Uganda, where my ancestors were murdered by this brutal dictator, you can't believe it. Some of us have been in this country for 37 years, 30 years, 20 years, 15 years. This is part of our life. But we cannot still forget our ancestors' land. It's a shame that the Obokia has hosted this brutal dictator, Nabanja of Uganda. It's a shame that the money being spent today can build 20 local schools, and that money is being spent on only 30 minutes of her presence here. It's a shame on we Ugandans that such money can be wasted. But let me tell you, that money comes from the UK. It's part of the £1 billion which is sent to Uganda. And in return, that money goes to Uganda and is recycled back to the UK through Nabanja. That is your money and my money. Being sent to Uganda with no accountability. That is the taxpayers' money. That money should be going to our policemen. That money should be going to rehouse our brothers and sisters who sleep in the streets of London and the UK. That money is going to Uganda to enrich the biggest and the richest brutal dictator. Yekubye kanta mumviri aloza baidia bebe bemulaba. These are the Ugandans who support the brutal dictator. Mulabe ekirevu ekyo ekirevu osobola okubeera nakyo Uganda ne batakisalako SFT ekisalako. It's an offense in Uganda to talk about change. It's an offense in Uganda to talk about democracy. It's an offense in Uganda to wear the red beret we are wearing. We wear them for a symbol. We wear them for a reason. Stop it. Okay. We can slow down because the children are coming up. No, it's alright. Okay, no problem. You can imagine the greatness of Kia Motors. They've also decided the children are going to. These children are lucky to go to school. Unlike in Uganda, you must be very lucky. In Uganda, children study underneath the trees. There are no classes in Uganda. There are no schools in Uganda. And when I look at this younger star, this is the new generation, the future of the UK. Unlike in Uganda, Uganda under this brutal dictator is so unfavorable that Kia has hosted this brutal dictator, Nabanja from Uganda. It's unfair on us. It's unfair on the UK residents to have this kind of a guest, a so-called guest, a dictator,
I know.
a woman with blood on her hands to be here today.
Thank you so much.
This is really unfair, even to the families who live around here. We are sorry that today we are standing here, but we are here for a cause. We are here for a cause. It's to do with Uganda. We cannot stay silent when Ugandans in Uganda are being murdered, are being raped, are being tortured by this junta.
So officer will let us know. 3:30. This is the kids coming out.
Yeah.
Sort of like.
Just shout. Yeah. 12 more minutes. Okay. People power. Our power. NUP. Everywhere. When I say people power, the power belongs to the people. That's the meaning. It's like in the UK. We are hoping that one day Uganda will be like the UK, where people go to the ballots and decide their next leader. We are hoping that one day Uganda will be safe and we won't be living under the fear of our lives. We are hoping that one day Uganda will be a free country and we live in a peaceful Uganda. When you're in the UK, you people, you live in the UK. You know how peaceful this country is.
81 now.
You know how the people in this country are welcoming. But we don't want the views of these so-called Ugandan refugees who claim have run away from Uganda. But today, they are dining with the brutal dictator. I don't think the Home Office knows that. If the Home Office was to know that these men here, some are waiting for decisions to be made on the application to stay in this country are supporting the brutal dictator, are here dining with the brutal dictator.
But
All their foes, most of them,
yes,
they came here
correct.
in 2000.
Because he
Most
wanted
of
to take
them,
over.
they came here in 2000. That's the time when the youth has been
Yes,
in power for 12 years.
There's massive
So most of them, they came to this beautiful country
So
in the pretense,
it's a one party.
in the name,
Very
in
good.
the name,
And this is something.
in the name of democracy.
Yeah.
These are the ones who are here, who are eating. These are the ones.
That's true. Yeah.
And all sorts of things.
Absolutely.
Uganda's got a real
Yeah, I agree. Oh, brutal.
I mean, it's really puppet.
Oh, absolutely. You're right. Yeah, I agree entirely.
But you get that.
Now we just want
Yeah, you
consent
do
to
get
Malabar.
how the system is
Because
set
as
up.
we Ugandans,
But Zimbabwe
It's really
is a mess, really.
double
South
standard.
Africa now.
So is there a movement
that the
there
Prime
to
Minister,
try
the
and,
representative of repression in
One of the
Uganda,
ministers is
is being
visiting
given
here.
a red carpet
So that's,
Oh, I
in
see.
Ogo.
yeah, so that's why
It's a shame
this protest is taking
that the
place.
criminal,
Yeah, so
the
effectively
murderer,
saying she should
the
go back.
rapist,
Because
the
in the UK
torturer
you have
is
freedom of
being
speech
given
and assembly.
a red
But
carpet
in Uganda,
here
just stay.
in Kia, Boxo.
I know.
We are here today
One day.
to make
Religion and
it
politics.
clear
Oh, yes.
that next time
Thank you for showing
don't
me.
host this criminal from
Oh,
Uganda.
yeah. Was that
People
what
power.
Prime said?
Power, power, power.
No, it wasn't it. He said it's the opium of the people. Was it?
There's a
Something
reason
like that.
why
Yeah.
you
But
see
you're right.
some of the Ugandans standing outside here wearing red beret.
Absolutely.
The red
It's a
beret in
powerful tool
Uganda
of indoctrination.
is
Yes.
a
Thanks
murder.
anyway. Take care.
If you ever wear this red beret in Uganda, that means that is the end of your life. You won't live tomorrow. You'll be taken into the torture chambers. The brutal dictator has heavily invested in prisons. But in Uganda, there are no schools.
No!
The brutal dictator has invested in building the death torture chambers where women and men are being raped, but he cannot build hospitals. Museveni, the brutal dictator of Uganda, owns 500 armored cars. But in Uganda, the whole of Uganda, we don't have 20 working ambulances. It's the same Uganda that the brutal dictator and his family, they come to the UK to seek medical tourism. This is how when you see that even those Ugandans who have been paid £100 to come and attend this conference, they are ashamed of themselves.
Yeah!
They know very well that they are doing something wrong.
Yes!
But because of £100, these are people who don't work. These are people on benefit.
Yeah!
These are the illegals. When we talk about illegals who are useless to our country, these are the ones.
Liars!
I'm proud to say that we all standing here, we do work. We all work. None of us here. You've got doctors here, an engineer there, mechanics, nurses, operation managers, all here. These are full of nonsense here. They are contributing to the development of this beautiful country. We are not scavengers like the Ugandans who are assembled inside here today. These are Ugandans who are benefiting from your sweat and my sweat. These are criminals, in other words. These are people who can't add on anything to this beautiful country of ours.
No!
Ugandans who are inside here today, you must be ashamed of yourself that after 42 years of this brutal dictator, you still support him. If Uganda was good, you'll be all in Uganda. But you are here today because Uganda is not safe for you. You are all here because you are the next candidate of death in Uganda. When you go to Uganda, mubalabe bonna bonna bagezi beetaaga kugenda mu ddwaliro. Bonna bonna balwadde. Amagezi ge tubawa mufune ku budde obugenda mu jiimu mukole ka workout. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you, the Kabano. Shame on you, the Kabano. Shame on you for supporting a brutal dictator. Yes, sir. We are here for the cause, brother. We are calling on the brutal dictator. She's inside here today. And we are going to stay here as long as it takes us. We want the people of Oval. We want the people of Vauxhall. We want the people of Kennington to know that today there is a murderer in this building. We want the people of this area to know that Kia has hosted a murderer from Uganda by the name of Nabanja, the so-called Prime Minister. She's in charge of all the kidnappings in Uganda. She's in charge of all the suffocation of democracy in Uganda. She's in charge of all those thugs who are looting Uganda of its mineral resources. The money which has been paid and spent today here in Kia, Oval, that money can build 20 local schools. Ugandans are suffering from education. Most Ugandans don't have no opportunity to send their children to school. How are you going to send your child to school if you cannot even afford a £1 paracetamol? They talked about Idi Amin as a dictator in Uganda. Can you compare Idi Amin and Museveni? Museveni is M23.
Yes.
Museveni is in Congo. Museveni is in Southern Sudan.
Yes.
Museveni is in DRC Congo.
Yes.
In the name of what? M23.
Yes.
We are calling on Museveni and Nabanja to set John Bosco Chibalamba free. We are calling on them that we are not going to allow. We want the missing Ugandans to be set free if they are still alive. We want all those political prisoners to be set free. Supporting change in Uganda is not an offense. After 40 years of brutality, 40 years of dictatorship in Uganda, Uganda is overdue for change in Uganda. UK is the mother of democracy and human rights.
Yes.
We condemn, today I'm condemning my beloved country, the UK,
Yes.
for allowing this criminal to come to the UK,
Yes.
for allowing Nabanja, the murderer, to come to the UK. This woman should not even see
Yes.
any beautiful building in the UK.
Yes.
This woman should not even be here to enjoy the good life people in this country live. Our policemen are supposed to be patrolling somewhere,
Yes. They will be
but they are here to
starting
look after this brutal murderer because they know she's wanted by Ugandans around the world. She has got blood on her hand, and it's in that context that a civilized UK has deployed 2 police officers to protect her. In this country, they respect human rights. Even a criminal has got, or she has got her right for his rights. Unlike in Uganda, where this red beret is an offense, a capital offense. If you're a man, you will be castrated and sodomized. If you're a woman, you will be raped. In Uganda, the special forces have got a group of criminals who are HIV positive. I'm sure Ugandans who are inside, they know this. That the SFC has got a group of criminals who are HIV positive. If you're a woman, you'll be raped and they'll pass. Omulabe yeekubye ambi alinga omusonso. It's unfair that they can come here and dine. They can come here and enjoy the dinner tonight. But Ugandans today, millions of Ugandans today are hungry. They can come here and eat caviar. They can come here and enjoy the expensive meal tonight. But let them not forget that where they come from, Uganda, 50 million Ugandans don't have dinner tonight. Ugandans are not having dinner tonight, but thousands of pounds is being wasted here in the name. Hello, mommy. All right, darling. Yeah, come here and join me. You know, mommy, she's coming.
Where is John Bosco Chibalama? Nabanja, where is John Bosco Chibalama?
Mommy, she's coming to ask where is John Bosco Chibalama. She wants to see Nabanja in her face. Mommy, she's here for change. We know you, mommy. We know you, mommy. Your name is Omumbeja. Yes. Yes, ma'am. In English, princess. She's a princess. Amina, mommy. If you go inside there and you happen to see that lady by the name of Nabanja, tell her that why Ugandans cannot afford medical care in Uganda. Why there are no roads in Uganda. Yeah? But peace, mom, yeah. But be careful, mom. Yeah. Oh, take it. Yeah. Okay, mom. Go and have a safe meeting inside, mommy. And represent us that outside Ugandans are here for real. Yeah. Mommy. Omumbeja. But change is overdue in Uganda.
We should have been eating fresh food. We should have been drinking fresh water. Not organic water. Yes.
Okay, Kato.
Nabanja.
Hello. Good afternoon, London.
Good afternoon.
People power.
Our power. Hey.
We're going to respect our youth for coming out. We're going to love the young ones. The future is yours. Nobody should lie to you. The youth are the future for tomorrow. We're here to fight for the youth. We're here to speak on behalf of the youth. We, the retired, we, the old people, are not giving an example. What a shame. What a big shame. We're supposed to be guiding our children. And we're literally drowning them in our mistakes. Toxic ideas. What a shame. Now we have a convention here, whatever you want to call it, a seminar. I shouldn't even call it a seminar.
It's just a den of thieves, bandits, vulgar, miswested people of society. And they're here holding a seminar. What a shame. More places in the United Kingdom. But I want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that we're here today to talk about human rights in one part of the world, and that's Uganda. Human rights abuse is paramount in Uganda. People who are holding seminars here like the one you have here today should nowhere be given the platform whatsoever. Why are we saying this? We have taxpayers in this country, people who are having hardships to survive, and yet again you're here welcoming a bunch of thieves, burglars, mafias. What a shame. In front of our children going past, seeing all this. Like my colleague mentioned earlier on, they call it a business venture, promoting businesses. What a shame. What kind of businesses? To get to know ways of stealing people's money, to steal investors' money. We Ugandans are investors in our own rights.
Yes. Yes.
But we cannot invest in Uganda. Because I'm telling you this now. These people you're hosting today, yes, support the cause. These people you think you're hosting today are none other than a bunch of mafias. Blood suckers is the word. We should stop entertaining this nonsense. We've been here long enough, people worked so hard. It's been in the British politics. We're condemning about the immigration issue. Is this part of the immigration? We'll find out in a minute. Some of us have been here long enough, before some of you were born. And I'm telling you, the immigration issue has never been solved. It's getting worse. Like I said, I've been advised to respect the issues for coming through. The world loves me. And a message to the mothers. Let's advise our children. Let's implant advice. Things that motivate them. Let's give them the good references. Guide them. Enlighten them on what's going on in the world. They need to know. Because believe you me, in the next 20 years, they will be the leaders. They will be questioning what happened at Oval the last 10 years. What were those people talking about? This is why we're here today. To highlight the abuse.
But you still need also
To highlight the issues that are happening in one part of the world. It's a shame that not many people highlight them, especially the leaders, the politicians.
because
Now this is a message to politicians. You make the laws that suit you, the laws that suit. You're supposed to be allies. Who are the allies? Museveni. Do you know who Museveni is? Do you know his history? Have you followed the history of Museveni? The damage he's done to Uganda. And believe you me, you might think it's only Uganda. But what he's doing is filtering down into the United Kingdom. Whether you like it or not.
Yeah, and my colleague was on the mic trying to define who is Kony in Uganda. Museveni, the second name of Museveni is Kony. Museveni used and disguised himself, murdering the people of northern Uganda, over 2.5 million Ugandans in the north, Gulu, Kitugum, Lira, all those areas. Ugandans were murdered in the name of Kony, without knowing that Museveni is Kony, without knowing that Museveni is set up a trap to murder Ugandans in the name of Kony. Museveni, when you ask Museveni, is M23.
Going back where?
Yeah, the cave.
In the cave? Oh yeah, I can.
You sure?
Yeah, if you want, if you're happy to keep on recording. Thank you. Thank you, Lily.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's okay. Thank you.
So that's why we are here today outside here to say that Kenya has invited, hosted the brutal murderer from Uganda, Nabanja, the so-called prime minister. This is a woman with blood on her hands. The poster there, that big poster, tells you the history of this woman. This is a woman who has robbed Ugandans of their wealth. This woman, she's filthy rich. She never went to school. But because she has sold her soul to the dictator, and in reward, the dictator has given her all what she wants in life. But our question today, where is John Bosco Chibalama? Nabanja, you told the whole world that John Bosco Chibalama is in your basement, meaning that he's either dead or is being tortured up to now. John Bosco Chibalama, the man on that post. John Bosco Chibalama went missing in October 2021 and is still missing. Nabanja, the person, the lady, the dictator who is coming here today, she confirmed to the 50 million Ugandans that John Bosco Chibalama is alive.
Yes.
That evidence, that statement
Yes.
has never come to fruition.
Yes.
For the last 5 years, John Bosco left 3 children
Yes.
and a wife.
It's on camera.
They've been crying
yeah,
for the
but
freedom
yes, on
of
camera.
their beloved one,
It's been caught on
not
camera.
knowing that John Bosco Chibalama was murdered and dumped in River Nile. We are here to let the world know that in Nabanja, she is not welcome in the UK.
Prime Minister of Uganda.
The so-called Prime Minister, the representative of the repression in Uganda,
Yes.
the representative of murder in Uganda,
Yes.
the representative of torture in Uganda,
Yes.
the representative of rape in Uganda.
Yes.
She is here today, and that's the reason why we are standing outside to expose her crimes against humanity.
She's on record. She cannot deny it.
Mami, jangwa.
What I can assure you, that Nabanja will not come through this front door. Nabanja, to show how she has committed crimes against Ugandans, she is going to be whisked through the back door. We know that very well, that Nabanja cannot face Ugandans.
No.
She has got blood on her hands,
Face me.
and we know very well that Nabanja should be going through the back door of this beautiful building here.
Yes.
But our question today is, why are they spending thousands and thousands of pounds for only 30 minutes appearance of Nabanja? That money can build over 20 local schools in Buru, Lila, Kitugum, Kotido, Mbarara, Jinja, and O. It's a shame that Ugandans who claim to have fled Uganda to save their lives, today here, they are supporting a murderer in Uganda. These are Ugandans who left Uganda in the false pretense that they are running away from Museveni, the youth of Uganda.
Are you going there? Thank you so much,
Thank
Lee.
you.
You're
Take care.
welcome. Thank you, thank you.
Uganda.
So yeah,
Because you claim to have
Like,
no
yeah. That is the called the
This
African
has
Center.
been documented all over the world.
That is the leader,
That the man leading Uganda today is a man suffering from dementia, Museveni.
Oh, the one who said goodbye. Yeah.
Mugabe is gone. He was a friend of
About
Mugabe.
the Africa Center.
Mugabe is gone.
So don't forget it.
He was a friend of Gaddafi. Where is
And
Gaddafi?
utilized to
He's
make
gone.
awareness. Because I had no
Museveni
idea
is the
about
next
it.
in queue.
It's like honestly, so many people.
What we don't want
like,
is Museveni to leave Uganda. We need Museveni to test the justice of Ugandans
of people's hearts.
in Uganda.
Because they're surviving. When you're in survival
We want
instinct,
Museveni
people they scared.
to be invested in
But their heart
Uganda.
says this is wrong. So
That's why we are calling on
it's time
today
to
that the
let people
so-called
know,
investors
have the courage in
they
their
are
heart to
just
say no,
investing
but
in our
without
lives.
attracting the violence on them and
All
stuff.
these
And also
commando
because you
boys
don't
and
want
girls,
the relationship between Rwandans
when
to
the
go to that
sun
point where you
shines
just
on
have this
Uganda,
hatred.
I know.
Because they're like,
they
they're
all
cool.
understand
at the moment it's
they were on the
inevitable.
wrong
I'm telling you
side.
the truth.
And
The
democracy
moment is
now
very,
works.
very inevitable.
Unlike right
Because
now,
our
whereby the junta,
That's why
Museveni of Uganda, Nabanja is enjoying the good life here.
now.
The brutal dictatorship of Uganda has been in power for 42
We had all
years.
the opposition. And
42 years I repeat that word. 42 years doesn't
that they
represent.
were being paid to oppose him. So the real opposition we've got now is our leader, Bobby Wine. So he was already a celebrity.
Omulabe ebikatu byayambadde biringa
And it's just
eby'omukisenyi.
like really,
He's a musician.
He was on
Bobby Wine.
Bobby Wine.
Because I'm a musician myself.
Oh,
so
that's it. Look for him,
Bobby Wine.
Bobby Wine. And he's the only one.
They come here.
So he's taking
Make a
him
fortune.
about 7 years.
What's he
away
coming
from
to tell
the
Ugandans in the UK,
And at the
Nabanja?
moment, you go
That they are,
and know that
you know,
you're
they are
going to
committing crimes against humanity.
and you
This
can
is
see
a
the
country,
masses
it's not
following him
democracy.
and everything. And
This is a country which doesn't
that's 5
respect
years they were
human
battling
rights.
us down. But because of our shouting, this time we've had a very peaceful, like, as so far we're having a peaceful campaign, though they are pushing him into the tarmac,
Bobby
dash,
Wine.
whatever.
Is he out there in Uganda? Or
He's
is he
in
If
Uganda.
Uganda was safe,
So it's very unsafe.
why Nabanja has
No,
got
so for
armored
him,
cars?
he says he will die trying.
And bodyguards.
Because at the end of the day, this
Who
is
wants to kill her in Uganda?
He wants his people to get better.
Museveni, the
good
brutal
thing that he
dictator,
was already rich.
So they were
always
Because
500
rich,
armored
he
cars,
cannot be bought by money.
and each car
See?
costs
Because he has already made his
200,000
money
pounds.
and everything, blah, blah, blah.
In
So
a
he's
day.
just- He's someone
The
who's
brutal
come to
dictator
fight for his
spends
country,
2
but
billion
not his country.
Ugandan
He doesn't
shilling
take anything from the purchase.
on his 500 armored cars. While in Uganda, we don't have no working hospitals.
It's global.
While in Uganda, we don't have
they
no
want
schools.
the access to, they want to
While in Uganda, we don't have no roads.
I mean, it's
But
disgusting.
you ask
I'm talking
yourself,
about building a Riviera
these
already
Ugandans
with
here,
Tony Blair.
why are they in the
Oh my
UK
God.
if Uganda was good? Why are they cleaning the streets and the hospitals here? Why they cannot do it in Uganda? Because Uganda is not safe for them.
Blood on his hands is...
These are Queenians. These are Ugandans
They
who
got bored. When
benefit.
they
These are benefit Scandinavians. These are Ugandans ruling on council flats. Those council flats
who
are
had any only proper opinion about foreign policy. He was the only one who... That's why they got rid of him.
Exactly. who are working in the government. And it's one of you people, might be.
We want a peaceful country. Global.
97% of Ugandans are suffering under this brutal dictator. Ian Museveni himself is not safe in Uganda. If Museveni was safe in Uganda, why he moves with 200 armored cars, including a toilet, including a mobile toilet? This is a Uganda of today. The very dictator that is brutal dictator Museveni. The country is no future. A man who have killed Congolese, a man who have massacred over 1 million Rwandese. This is Museveni, the brutal dictator, is being hosted in KYAGULANYI. We have a murderer behind us. We have a dictator behind us. We have a human rights abusers behind us today in Ovo. The residents of this area, they don't deserve to have a criminal in their neighborhood.
185.
The presence of this criminal around Ovo, Foxo, Kennington is not worth it. We are here to expose that the brutal dictator's girlfriend, Nabanja, she's here today. All the posters we have in our hands is not science fiction. This is real life. Where is John Bosco Chibalama? He was kidnapped in 2021 and is presumed he was murdered by the same woman kissing this Kia today. She went on the national TV in Uganda and claimed that John Bosco Chibalama is alive, but there is no evidence of John Bosco Chibalama being alive. These are her words. We are not putting words in her mouth. This is a woman who has accumulated billions and billions of Ugandan shillings. This money comes from the UK, goes to Uganda, in the name of aid, in the name of building schools. From the UK government, we are calling on Ugandans to stand up against this brutal dictator, Museveni of Uganda. We are calling on Ugandans to rise up against this murderer, the torture, the butcher of the Ugandans. Before this man came to power, he murdered the people of Luero. 1 million Ugandans were murdered in the name of liberation. This man Museveni is the same man who murdered over 1 million people in Rwanda. The same man, he went to Southern Sudan. Is in Southern Sudan as we speak. DRC Congo, people are being murdered by the same man Museveni. I can talk about this brutal dictator even for 3 days, I'll not stop. I've got information against information. We as Ugandans in the diaspora will never support this brutal junta of Uganda. We as sensible Ugandans will never stand with this brutal dictator. We Ugandans who have lost our parents in Uganda under this regime of the junta Museveni will never stand, will never go next to him. It's a curse for Ugandans who are supporting a 42-year brutal dictator in power. 42 years does not represent democracy anywhere in the world. A 94-year-old brutal dictator, Museveni of Uganda. I repeat, the brutal dictator Museveni, he has been in power for over now 40 years. For the poor ones who are supporting Museveni, these are people who have no life in Uganda. And we are here to say, as Ugandans, we'll never sit next to him. He's a criminal, blood on his hands. This is a man who is wearing pampers and is the president of Uganda. Wake up, Ugandans!
Yeah!
Wake up, Ugandans!
Wake up, Ugandans!
You cannot be led by a man who is in his last days.
No!
Museveni, where have you seen any president in the world who move with the 2 toilets?
Would you like a leaflet?
1 toilet costs a fortune of 300,000 pounds. Because this man is not fit to lead Ugandans.
No!
Museveni cannot even chase a duck. A 5-year-old ran faster than Museveni.
Oh my God.
Museveni and his son Muhoozi, they are both responsible
We've had enough.
for the disappearance of Ugandans. We are calling on Kia Ovo never again to host these criminals, never again to bring these murderers to such a beautiful place. I've been here several times to watch cricket, but today we can see that the murderer, Nabanja, the girlfriend of the brutal dictator Museveni, she's here today. The money which has been spent for today's function can build 20 schools in Gulu. Nabanja, Museveni's girlfriend, she cannot come here and dine peacefully. She can be inside. The amount of money paid, she's going to appear for only less than 30 minutes. And that money spent renting, feeding the homeless Ugandans who don't want to go to work, who want to live on benefit. That money could have been used to build even a local clinic. We are talking about the failed state, Uganda, a failed state, Uganda, under this brutal dictator Museveni. Can you imagine? We don't have no working ambulances in Uganda. If we are lucky to have, we have only 20 in Uganda. The whole country, 20 ambulances, serving 50 million. But the brutal dictator, he owns 500 armored cars, and each car costs over 200,000 pounds. Every day, the brutal dictator spends 2 billion Uganda shilling to maintain the armored cars. The brutal dictator, he has got over 150 gardeners in the State House. The brutal dictator, he has got 39 chefs. The brutal dictator, He has got people who just polish his dirty shoes in the State House. This is a man who can't wear shoes. This is a man who can't wear shoes. If she's going to come, she'll come in a diplomatic car. The one from the embassy. Yeah. If she's not inside already. Because she has passed through the Baghdad, you know. She cannot face us. She cannot face justice. She cannot face democracy. She cannot face human rights. She's made of corners. Museveni is a junta. All the prime ministers, they've come and gone. It's all to do with the looting of Uganda under Museveni. We don't have no working hospitals in Uganda. But Uganda receives £1 billion from the UK. Uganda receives $1 billion. Uganda receives 380 million euros from Europe. People power.
Our power.
But it's Uganda. Where up to now, after independence, Uganda got its independence in 1962. But you can imagine, the highway from Busia to Kampala has never been done. It was left by a white man, and the next person who did something on that road was Idi Amin. But you are talking about Museveni. In Kenya, a year, they've got over 7,000 miles of tarmac road. In Uganda, we have only Entebbe Kampala highway, where the brutal dictator uses to move from State House Entebbe to the so-called torture chamber in Kampala. People power.
Our power.
Our power.
People power.
People power.
Our power.
Our power.
People power.
NUP.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
NUP.
Let me give this mic to somebody. I don't want to be a dictator like Museveni of Uganda. You want to hear words from Ugandans. I don't want you to say it's a one-man show. Who is ready for this mic? Only for those who don't go to Uganda. Because I left Uganda now 37 years. I don't give a damn. I've been in Uganda for 37 years. One day will come. I'll have AK-47 with me. And they will hear the dance.
Mami, mpaka come. Thank you. Akwadesi. Akamba chimurwanyi.
People power.
Our power.
Our power.
People power.
NUP.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
NUP.
One Uganda.
One people.
One people. One Uganda. SSENTAMU.
Our president.
Here, local citizens of here, we are here to make noise. To make noise for Nabanja. We're going to make sure that Nabanja does not enjoy her stay in the UK.
No.
Because she does not allow even the slightest, smallest freedoms to Ugandans.
No.
We are here to demand Nabanja, first of all, she shouldn't be in the UK. Home Office, please, Home Office, don't allow these diplomatic passports. Those diplomatic passports are from Uganda, are for criminals.
Yes.
They should not be allowed to the UK.
No.
UK police, do us a favor.
Yeah.
Everyone who is coming to this building after this, we request you to ask their IDs.
Yes.
Ask them why they are in the UK.
Yeah.
Because they've been here on pretense that they are seeking asylum. They are getting a lot of taxpayers' money.
Yeah.
The UK people are hungry.
Yes.
They are angry that their money is being spent on asylum seekers.
Yes.
And you have false asylum seekers here.
Yeah.
You have criminals here.
Yes.
They are spending UK's taxpayers' money.
Yes.
So citizens, local citizens,
Yeah.
we are here to make noise.
Yes.
So that we draw your attention.
Yes.
And join us.
Yes.
And deny criminals.
Yes.
From coming to the UK.
Yeah.
And instead of the vulnerable people who are asylum seekers,
yes,
are being denied access to come to the UK. But those who can afford using taxpayers' money, they are here and they are criminals.
Yes.
They are corrupt.
Yes.
They are stealing our taxpayers' money.
Yes.
To the billions of pounds.
Yeah.
Every single year.
Yeah.
And the UK government does not follow up because they are complacent as well.
Yeah.
They are part of the corruption.
Yes.
Taxpayers of this region, we ask you to write your MPs and question the money that they send to Uganda.
Yeah.
We are here because a Ugandan Prime Minister, Robert Nabanja,
yeah,
she's here with the pretext of trade investors.
Yeah.
Uganda, UK investor. That is money laundering that is taking place. These people who are here are not investors. They are people who just do money laundering. They are taking your taxpayers' money. And that taxpayers' money is being used in criminality.
Yeah.
It is involved in human rights violations.
Yes.
A Ugandan Prime Minister who is coming here to preside over this fake trade summit, investment summit.
Yeah.
She is responsible. She knows the whereabouts
of John Bosco
Tibarama, a Ugandan, an activist, a human rights activist, and who wants change in Uganda.
Yeah.
For democracy through democratic elections, which is supposed to be a constitutional right. He has been abducted.
He was.
By Museveni terrorist police.
Yeah.
By Museveni terrorist army.
Yeah.
That the UK helped to fund.
Yeah.
And train.
Yeah.
Because we have some officers in Uganda that have been trained here in the UK.
Yeah.
They are trained to carry out crimes against humanity. And they're using that taxpayers' money. John Damrila was abducted by the so-called security forces in Uganda. In Uganda, it's called Bamukuddemu. The security forces, the police, they are supposed to be peacekeepers. Literally, Bamukuddemu, it means peacekeepers. But in Uganda, it's the other way around.
Yeah.
Because they work for dictator Museveni.
Yeah.
They are not Bamukuddemu, but they are terrorists.
Yes.
They are abducted.
Yes.
Abduction is unlawful. Arrest is lawful.
Yes.
If I commit a crime here, in front of the police here, right here, the police will arrest me. The police will read my rights. And they will say, you may say something or you may not say it. What's that effect? And I'll be handcuffed and be arrested by the police. In Uganda, that is lawful means. In Uganda, there is no law. And the UK government is spending UK taxpayers' money and funding the unlawful, corrupt, dictatorial regime in Uganda. In the UK, we have got about 8 prime ministers changing, democratically elected in a democratic way. The UK values and standards and the UK relationship with the Commonwealth. They have Commonwealth meaning if there is democracy in the UK and there is democracy in Uganda, there will be mutual development. There will be mutual entitlements. Whereas UK can change 8 prime ministers or 8 terms. Uganda has had one dictator for 40 years. And the UK continue to fund all these crimes. And they're using your UK taxpayers' money in corruption. Nabanja is here, the Prime Minister of Uganda, because of corruption. She's saying they are here for trade, but the people are coming here for trade. They have come to just do money laundering, and the money that is being sent to Uganda is already being sent back to the UK to be embezzled, money laundering. That's why Nabanja, even if she gets brutalized by her left eye, and her eyes will be bleached by fellow government officials. Because she's enjoying the taxpayers' money, she doesn't mind. Our own government officials brutalized her, and that's why her left eye is bruised. Excuse me. Your left eye is bruised because your regime is brutal. And we are here to say you should not enjoy the rights in the UK. You should not. We are here to expose you to the UK taxpayers. And also we are here to urge the UK police, if possible, please arrest Nabanja and ask her business here. Whether she's officially allowed to come to the UK, whether she has a diplomatic passport, she needs to be questioned. UK Home Office, please work with the UK police and question all these people who are claiming that they are here. Ask their papers if they are clean. Because we are here to tell you that these people claim that they are running away from hostile environment, but they are here promoting the hostile environment in Uganda. On a serious note, we're not going to allow Nabanja to enjoy our summit here, because every person deserves to live, every person deserves human rights. And John Bosco Kibalama here, Nabanja came out on national TV in Uganda, and they said they have John Bosco Kibalama. John Bosco Kibalama was abducted. Abduction is a criminal act. Arrest is a lawful act. But John Bosco was abducted by the government, so-called security officials, but they are terrorist officials, in my own opinion. He was abducted on the 3rd of June 2019. Now just count from 2019. The law in Uganda, the constitution, allows, if you have committed a crime, like the Prime Minister Nabanja claims, Prime Minister Nabanja claims in this video on national TV, they can be found on NTV, on BBS, on other local TVs, even on YouTube. Nabanja claiming that John Bosco Krama was arrested with others because he committed crimes. He was involved in killing police officers. He was involved in doing bad things. So, if you are caught doing something unlawful, doing something unlawful, the law should work. You should be arrested. And then you should have 48 hours to appear before the courts of law. Nabanja has been having him for more than 6 years now. By law, John Bosco Krama was supposed to have been produced before the courts of law. And his charges, and face his charges. And whatever punishment you either found guilty or not guilty, you're supposed to be either imprisoned or pay some fines for the crimes that he's done. So for more than 5 years, John Bosco Kibalama is nowhere to be seen. And he was abducted by the security forces, by the Uganda police, by the UPDF, because they have joint operations. Those people who wear black everywhere are terrorists. They are so-called. They are joint terrorist service units in Uganda, but the other way around. They are terrorists. Those terrorists in our uniform wearing a Uganda flag, they abducted John Bosco Kibalama and many other political prisoners, disappeared them, and for more than 6 years or 5 years, John Bosco Chibalama is nowhere to be seen. So, Nabanja, when you are here, you should not enjoy the rights in the UK because you are complacent. You are responsible for obstructing justice. You are responsible for the disappearing of John Bosco Chibalama, and we are here to report to the UK government that Nabanja, who is the Prime Minister of Uganda, whether she is coming to this building or not, if she comes here, Nabanja should be arrested. It is those statements that I'm making that can make Nabanja be arrested. The UK police, please listen to me, and I'm very serious. The UK police, please listen to me. Whether Nabanja, the Prime Minister of Uganda, is here or not, if she comes out or if she arrives here, Nabanja should be arrested, and these are my words. I'll be a witness.
Yeah.
She should be detained, and I have a reason why Nabanja should be detained. I'm talking this as an international citizen. I request the UK police to arrest Robina Nabanja on our arrival here. And I only based on facts that she's admitted that John Bosco Chibalama for the crime that he's committed. However, John Bosco Chibalama has never appeared before in the court. The NUP that he belongs to, or People Power, have never had any news about him, or they have never had the chance to visit him and see his conditions under police custody. And it's for those reasons that's why I request the UK police to question Nabanja's coming to UK, whether it's legitimate, and also to arrest her, because the Ugandans in the UK, they don't believe in the Ugandan system, justice system that will work. But the UK system will help question Nabanja for her being responsible for the disappearance of a human life in Uganda. I don't know whether that complicates the UK police system, but the UK and Home Office should understand that the Ugandans, they are raising alarm, and we want Nabanja to be arrested and questioned over John Bosco Chibalama's disappearance. So John Nabanja, wherever you are, whether you are in the building or not, when you come around, we are going to make a scene for you to be arrested by the police. I'm there to be arrested by the police because that would be good. But as long as Nabanja, you are arrested as well. Because we have the reason why Nabanja should be arrested. And don't worry, Nabanja. The police here will handle you with dignity, with humility. So don't worry. Because I am here for a cause. John Bosco Chibalama, you know where he's about. Your government either have killed him or they are torturing him somewhere, and that's breaking the Rome Statute. The Rome Statute is about human rights. If any person, whether they are criminals or not, whether they are suspects, they have a right to protection. And in the UK, the law is obeyed maximally. There's no messing about. So I don't see a reason why Nabanja should not be arrested or basing on those grounds. So Nabanja, it would be wise either you turn up here and be arrested with me, or you don't turn up at all. Remember, I'm doing this because I'm a human being and I care for other human beings and I care for justice. John Bosco Chibalama is not my brother. He's not my biological brother, but he's my fellow human being. He's my fellow Ugandan by blood. So if he's committed any crime, he should be brought before courts of law and face his charges and face his punishment. But you are using authority to disappear John Bosco Chibalama. That is not going to be tolerated here in the UK.
No.
It is that conviction that I have that gives me a confidence to request for the arrest of Nabanja by the UK police, whether it's here or on the border. Please, the UK police, do us a favor and arrest Nabanja.
Yeah, arrest
Because the
Nabanja.
Ghanaians are here very, very hungry.
Arrest
They feel that
Nabanja.
they don't get justice in Uganda.
No.
But they believe that they can get some justice in the UK.
Yeah.
Because Nabanja is on the UK soil. She committed a crime in Uganda, but still she's seen on the international media for admitting that she knows the disappearance of a human being. Under the international law, she should not be allowed to come to the UK. So that's why I question the relationship between the UK government officials and the UK government. Why these officials who are known for crimes against humanity can be allowed to come to the UK. They are spending our taxpayers' money that the UK also pays to a tune of £1 billion going to Uganda every single year to a government which has been in power for 40 years. So the UK government, we the people of Uganda, and also the taxpayers in the UK, we urge you to stop immediately the money that you are sending to Ugandan government. That money is being used as extravaganza. That money is being wasted, and that money is involved in the crimes against humanity. The UK government should hear us, whether you hear us right now, whether you hear us in the letters that we write to you, whether you hear us when we knock on your doors making noise. You should listen to the Ugandan people and stop funding Ugandan government. And we have reasons why you should stop. There is no accountability for the money that is going to Uganda. One, Uganda has not seen any democratic change for 40 years. And we always have a ritual of general elections, which are always turn out to be violent, fraudulent, and always later being legitimized. And the Ugandan government, the Ugandan people are tired. Ugandan people want to go back to their country in Uganda and enjoy democracy and enjoy their rights. But the Ugandans, legitimate Ugandans who are here, they cannot. We only have fake Ugandans that are claiming asylum seeking here, but they are here to do money laundering for the corrupt system in Uganda. The UK government, the UK police, please start stopping and searching people who claim that they are doing business, they are investing with the corrupt Ugandan government. We want to stop and search them and question them. Their business here,
Juliet,
what they do, if they say they are asylum seekers, however they are working for the regime there, please arrest them and deport them. Deport them to the Home Office police, and deport them because they are not facing any threat. Because if they are doing business with someone like Robert Nabanja, that means that they are not in danger back home in Uganda. Whereas if this boy here goes to the airport in Uganda, he will be arrested immediately because he will be arrested. Whereas our criminals that are in there claiming that they are claiming asylum seekers and benefits, they are part of the problem. They are just enjoying taxpayers' money. So please, the UK police, Home Office, do us a favor. People power.
Our power.
Our power.
People power.
NUP.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
NUP.
Free all political prisoners.
Free all political prisoners.
Stop abductions.
Stop abductions.
Stop abductions.
Stop abductions.
Free all political prisoners.
Free all political prisoners.
Stop abductions.
Stop abductions.
Stop abductions.
Stop abductions.
Free all political prisoners.
Free all political prisoners.
Nabanja, where is John Bosco Chibalama?
Nabanja, where is John Bosco Bosco Chibalama.
Nabanja and the Uganda government and the UK International Police, Interpol, we are asking Nabanja, where is John Bosco Chibalama? John Bosco Chibalama was abducted on the 3rd of June 2019 in a location, Chanja, and is still missing up to now.
Where's John Bosco Chibalama, Nabanja?
And Nabanja says or claims and admits that she knows the whereabouts of Nabanja because he has committed grave crimes. And they have him, but he's never been brought to court of law. That is against the law. So, where is Mustafa Luemba?
Nabanja, where's Mustafa Luemba?
Mustafa Luemba was abducted on the 19th November 2020 in a location, Chebando, and is still missing. Museveni one day was put under pressure and he read the list of all these people who are missing here, 18 people who are missing, who have been abducted by his terrorist police, abducted by his terrorist UPDF army, whose money, the UK taxpayers' money, funds, allows them to train, allows them to buy equipment. They are using the taxpayers' money to disappear all these people, 18 missing people. UK taxpayers' money doing all this. The UK taxpayers' money. People, the UK, you need to question. Number 3, where is Martin Lukwago?
Martin Lukwago.
Martin Lukwago was abducted on the Martin Lukwago was abducted on 10th of November 2020 in the location Kukorobi and is still missing. Has never been brought for the crimes that they claim he has committed, or for the crime that they claim that he has committed. Nabanja and Museveni and NRM government and the UK Home Office, because any person here that has committed crime in Uganda, we ask the police to arrest them. We have evidence why the police should arrest these people here, because this is an international crime. This crime was not committed on the UK soil, but it's an international crime. We ask Michael Semutu. On the 28th November 2020, Kasubi Rupia and is still missing. Museveni, you have this list. Nabanja, you are aware of this list. People power.
Our power. People power.
Nabanja, you have this list. Going on, number 5, number 9, number 7. Where is Michael Semutu? The people, the Ugandan people, and the UK taxpayers' money are asking, where is Michael Semutu, who was abducted on 28th November 2020 in Kasubi, Rupia, by the security forces being funded by the UK government. Taxpayers. Going on, the list is long, going on. Where is Vincent Namulongo?
Where is Vincent Namulongo?
No. Where is Vincent Namulongo? Vincent Namulondo was abducted on the 1st of December 2020. 5 years later, beyond 48 hours, he was taken by government security forces. 5 years later, these people are nowhere to be seen. The UK taxpayers' money, is that where you want your money? The money that is being sent to Uganda to be brought here, that they are doing trade. Your taxpayers' money being sent to Uganda to train terrorist police that disappear people, 18 missing people taken by the government officials. Number 11. Where is Mbowa Musisi?
Mbowa Musisi.
Mbowa Musisi was abducted on the 18th November 2020 in a location Ugolobi in Uganda and still missing 5 years later. This is beyond 48 hours, whereby if you commit a crime in Uganda, you will be arrested and you have 48 years to be brought, 48 hours to appear before the courts of law and have access to your family members and have access with your lawyer. This is in our constitution. This is the law. So that's why UK police, when you see Nabanja, would you please do us a favor and arrest Nabanja? I will keep on asking this because of these reasons. Because Nabanja is complacent of an internationally recognized human rights violation, and this is Interpol situation. If Nabanja is seen here because she knows where John Bosco Chmalama, they should be arrested. John Damulira, Genome 7 government, and Genome 7 government read out a list about these people.
They were invited.
John Damulira is one of them. John Damulira was abducted on the 21st of December 2020 in Ixeka Market,
They've got to use force to get you out of the property.
and is still missing. Where is John Damulira?
If they've asked you to leave and you haven't left,
we left.
Nabanja, where is John Damulira?
Yeah, so he's saying
Number
she was bending his finger.
15. We have Moses Mbabazi. Moses Mbabazi was abducted in December 2020. Location, Ixeka Market. 5 years later, still missing. The UK police. This is why we're asking you to arrest Nabanja right now. And also we will ask this trade meeting to be cancelled, because it does not have any good intention to the Uganda. It is just the taxpayers' money wasted. The list goes on. We have Moses Mbabazi. Moses Mbabazi was abducted in December 2020, also Ixeka Market. Where is Moses Mbabazi? Where is Moses Mbabazi? We have George Kasumba. George Kasumba. Where is John Kasumba? John Kasumba was abducted on the 19th January 2021, location Chotela, and still missing, and was abducted by the 7 security forces. 7 has this list. Genome 7 read this list in the parliament, whatever, in the state house. It is all over the news, in the media. They have this list. The constitution of Uganda, the law says you have 48 hours to be brought before the courts of law if you commit any crime or offense. 5 years later, where is George Kasumba? That's why we're asking the UK government, please can you arrest Nabanja on arrival here, because they are not bringing these people by the law. The government has disappeared these people, and any government official who is involved in the disappearance of these people, they should not be allowed to come to the UK. They are criminals. Under the international law or the Interpol, the Nabanja police, the UK police, you should arrest Nabanja. If we identify her, if she comes here and we say that's Nabanja, please arrest her. Do us a favor and arrest her, please. Going on. Hello? Hello, hello? Should Nabanja be arrested? Yes or no?
Yes.
Should Nabanja be arrested? Yes or no?
Yes.
Nabanja, the UK police are saying, the Ugandans are saying, Nabanja should be arrested.
Esi onekula nti olidde musiyo olukwe. Ogiriddemu omugoyo. Ese kulaba. Anaye mukutte live esi onemulaba alidde musiyo omugoyo. Hey.
That's why I stopped. Allow them to go, allow them to go. Okay, moving on. Sorry for the interruption. We have to be respectful to the some public as well. So that's why there was a pause. Right. Moving on then. We have, the list is long. We have Isma Sesazi. Where is Isma Sesazi? Isma Sesazi was abducted on the 19th November 2020 in Makindye in Uganda, in the Kampala region. And 5 years later, he's never been seen. Museveni and Nabanja have this list.
Yes.
That's why we request the UK government, as soon as Nabanja comes here, UK police will do us a favor and arrest Nabanja now.
Yes.
Arrest Nabanja now.
No.
Arrest Nabanja now.
No.
This is the voice of Ugandans in the UK.
Yes.
Who are real suffering, whose lives are real in danger if we go back to Uganda.
Yes.
We want very much to go back to Uganda, but we know that because there is no democracy, there is no human rights, everything abuse of power and everything, even within the government itself. Nabanja herself here, she's a victim of brutality. As you can see, her left eye here, there's a reason why the eye is red.
What's fast?
She's been beaten by fellow government officials.
Yes.
So if a fellow government official can beat a prime minister like that, what about non-gospel Kivaramah? We are saying that Nabanja is a criminal, she's a criminal and she should not be allowed to come to the UK. Home Office, please. UK police, please. When you see Nabanja and we identify her, we ask you or we request you to arrest Nabanja now. Arrest Nabanja now.
Now.
When you see Nabanja and we identify her, we request you to arrest.
To arrest Nabanja.
Arrest Nabanja. Why?
Because it's a matter of the killer.
The government,
Yes.
they have a list of these missing 18.
Nabanja
They
is a
have been
killer.
whisked away by government so-called security forces. And Museveni, the Ugandan government, came out with this list and said that they have these people. However, the law is very clear.
Nabanja is a killer.
They've committed any offense.
Yes.
They should be appearing before the courts of law.
Nabanja is
within
a
48 hours.
thief.
It's more than 5 years later, and we don't see these people. That's why we're asking the UK police, when you see Nabanja, please arrest now.
Nabanja.
Arrest now.
Nabanja the thief.
Moving on.
Yaba mabanjige kalamoja mabati.
Hassan Belou was abducted on the 20th November 2020 in a location, KYAGULANYI. This list Museveni has it, Nabanja has it, and they've never appeared before any courts of law.
Yes.
They've never been accounted. These are human beings who deserve justice. If they've committed any crime or any offense, they should face the law. They should be in prison. They should be, the public has to know, their families have to know, because the government has these people. The government has read this list.
Yes.
The dictator of Uganda, Museveni, who received funding from the UK, has read the list of these people. Where are they? That's why you also ask the UK citizen taxpayers, you need to question your money where it goes to countries like Uganda, what that money does. That money is being used for operation.
Yes.
That money they're using to buy tear gas.
Yes.
That tear gas is used on human beings.
Yes.
Because human beings, they demand for better.
Yes.
Human beings demand for good hospitals. Human beings demand for good health facilities. Human beings demand for good roads. Their children demand for education.
Yes.
But all you see in the news is malnutrition. Kids not being fed very well. Kids are starving in Africa.
Yes.
Kids are dying in Africa. Why? Because they have the money that is supposed to be used on them, whose UK taxpayers' money also helps, is being diverted to criminals like we have in power, imposing them on themselves.
Nabanja is a thief. Nabanja is a killer.
Moving on. We have a few more lists, and Nabanja must produce all these missing 18.
Yaba n'amabati g'ekalamoja nakyo kyogereko. Mubbi.
We have John Damulira. Maze John Damulira.
Yes.
Maze Dennis Mula.
Yes.
Maze Peter Kiria.
Yes.
Maze Shafiq Wangoro
was killed by Nabanja.
Shafiq Wangoro was also abducted on the 3rd December 2020.
Yes.
Jebando Nansana location in Kampala.
And Nabanja knows where they are.
The government of Uganda has this list. 5 years later, these people are nowhere to be seen. However, the law is very clear. They had 48 hours to appear before courts and have access to their family members and lawyers. 5 years later, these people are nowhere to be seen. And Shafiq is one of them. I'm moving on now. Yuda Sempija. Where is Yuda Sempija?
Was killed by Nabanja.
Where is Yuda Sempija?
Killed by Nabanja.
Yuda Sempija was also abducted and disappeared. And the Uganda government has this list.
Yes.
The Uganda government has this list.
Yes.
And the government vehicles are the ones that were used to abduct these people. And 48 hours plus 5 years later, these people are nowhere to be seen by their families, by their lawyers, by everyone, by the public. That's why we are here. It is legitimate that when we ask the UK government to arrest Nabanja, the Prime Minister of Uganda, when she comes here, it is only legitimate that it is in the interest of the public. It's in the interest of the people. The people who are here, they want Nabanja to be arrested. Why? Because she's part of the crime that has been committed. And this is an internationally recognized crime. if you abduct and disappear someone and you are using government facilities and you come up and say as a government and you say that we have these people, reading the people names and you say they have committed crimes. Yes, if they've committed crimes, why have they not been brought to the courts of law? And why are they not to be seen by their relatives, their family or general public? Which means that Nabanja, she's a criminal. Which means that Museveni is a criminal. Museveni should be arrested. Nabanja should be arrested. All government officials that are part of this should be arrested. So, I want to ask the people again. Nabanja should be arrested. Nabanja should be arrested. Nabanja should be arrested now in the UK. Nabanja, once seen, should be arrested. By the UK police. By the international police. The international police, because her crime is internationally recognized, because it involves abductions, disappearing of people. That is against the Rome Statute.
Yes.
That is against the Rome Statute. We are here because of the international law. We are here because of the international law. So Nabanja, Robina Nabanja, the Prime Minister of Uganda, the people of Uganda in the UK want the UK police to arrest you, and maybe you'll be able to tell us where John Bosco Tbarama is, and the rest of the people on this list. People power, our power,
people power,
NUP,
everywhere.
KYAGULANYI,
Oh yeah,
KYAGULANYI,
Omuyeka,
One Uganda, justice. Why are we here?
Fighting for justice.
Why are we here? We had money for all missing 18. Why are we here? We are here to request the UK police and the UK government and Home Office to stop any criminal from Uganda from coming to the UK.
Yes.
Because that's why even the UK taxpayers, the UK population are angry about the migrants.
Yes.
Because not every migrant here is actually deserves to be here. Some people claim to be migrants here and asylum seekers, but they are part of the crimes, especially those in Uganda. So those ones who are cutting around in a pretext of being trade here, we request the police to stop and sack them and find out more men. People power, our power. Hello.
Jali ne mundera tumukutte wegai namukutte bagamba mbumulalu simulalu
to explain the abuse of human rights. We are here to expose a bunch of mafias. We are here to expose a bunch of bloodsuckers.
Yes.
Who have denied Ugandans their rights to survive, to live, basically.
Yes.
We're here to challenge the British government for allowing such criminals to come in our midst. Britain is identified as the mother of democracy. What has gone wrong now? This woman here, Nabanja, holding a committee, supposed to be of business developers. He is breeding another group of lunatics, mafias, bloodsuckers, thieves, people who are vampires. Nabanja is as evil as you can think. Nyabo Nabanja jawekwese yonna abatuliza ffenna wano. Shame on you, mukazi gwe.
Shame on you, Nabanja.
Swalako. Ku myaka gy'otuuseeko.
Shame on you, the
obukadde bw'oliko. Envi zikujjudde buli kasonda oli akabuzi konnako. N'obonyaabonya abaana b'ensi.
Shame on you, Nabanja.
Ate no message egenda ku baana bannambi. Mukimanyi kye twogerako bannange.
Yes.
Bano abaana abalwanirira their rights they have the right to fight.
Yes.
These children have been denied the right to live.
Yes.
They've been denied the right to survive. This woman is sold by debt. He's expired. He's supposed to be in a nursing home. For crying out loud. Nabanja and all her henchmen, including the maniac, the patriarch Museveni. These people are all supposed to be retired. If anything, in a nursing home. What are they doing here? This woman, as you they have a story behind to tell. These are youngsters, not older than 35. Believe you me. Most of them have been killed. Most of them have been imprisoned. We are here to elevate their voices. We are here to speak for those who can speak for themselves. We are begging the lawmakers in the United Kingdom. Listen to our voices. Listen to the voices of the people on the street. You might think we're just making noises. We have a message. We are fighting for human rights. Uganda is suffering. Uganda is bleeding. People are being incarcerated for no good damn reason. Prisons are more than hospitals in Uganda. Prisons are more than schools in Uganda. All the money that you are filtering to Uganda, have you followed up? A message to IMF. These plans are going to come and ask for money. For what? Uganda is suffering. Not in Uganda alone, but I'm telling you that in the United Kingdom. You might think these things are happening 5,000 miles away, but believe you me, there is a backward side effect that's going to affect the economy of the United Kingdom. That's why we're here, to raise the voices, to speak for those who can speak for themselves. Now I'm seeing some people taking photos. These people are evil. These people are the ones conniving with the oppressors in Uganda. And you're giving them a platform. This oval cricket ground has honored people of loyalty, people of dignity, not criminals like the ones you're hosting today. What a shame on you lot here. What is going on? How can you host a bunch of lunatics, a bunch of mafias, criminals, murderers, because of money?
Can you imagine?
Where is the logic? Where is the humanity in all this? This cricket oval has hosted the best of the best, not criminals like the ones you're hosting today, to have a summit. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, you might think we are wasting our time here. We are highlighting the abuse that is going on in Uganda. We have a monster, an impersonator as a president, who has refused to leave the office for a good damn 40 years. And he's got his henchmen, his mafia team. This is Nabanja here, Robin and Nabanja. He is the vice president, but he's the top criminal in Uganda. Come and challenge me if what I'm saying is a fallacy. This woman is a criminal. Yes. He came on national television on the main platform and claimed they were hosting, they were abducting a Uganda citizen, John Bosco Chibalama. This young man has a young family. He's been missing since 2019. Come forward and explain to the public. Come and explain. Now, if anything, this should have been involved with the UK enforcement law to find out what we're talking about here. Because these are criminals. Interpol should be checking out on these criminals. Enough of these criminals around the world. We should stop welcoming them. The more you welcome these people, the more you're creating friction around the world. The more you're displacing people around the world. When is this going to stop? Yes. We've had enough of people mistreating humanity around the world. Yes. And yet again, some people welcome them. Yes. The UK government, what have you got to say about this? Young people younger than 35 are dying. Young people are being denied their rights. Young people are being denied their potential. When is this going to stop? People power, our power. You might say the world is in turmoil anyway. It's happening everywhere. We are talking about Uganda. It's going to start from somewhere. Today the topic is about Uganda. Yes. And I keep saying this time and again. Churchill, a hero of the history of the United Kingdom. Churchill gave Uganda the title, the Pearl of Africa. There is a reason why he gave it the Pearl of Africa. Does it still elevate the title? I don't think so. What has gone wrong? What has gone wrong? Have you gone back on the drawing board to find out? Or are you going to think business as normal? Ladies and gentlemen, the people you think are the leaders in Uganda are a false bunch of mafias. These people are imposters. The rightful elected person supposed to be in the president's office today is the one and only Robert KYAGULANYI SSENTAMU, our president, aka Bobby Wine. You want to go and find out about who Bobby Wine is? He is a rightful elected candidate supposed to be in the office of the president of Uganda. Yes. Not Museveni. Don't be fooled. This woman Nabanja is an imposter. This woman Nabanja is a criminal. Yeah. This woman should be behind bars, for crying out loud. Yes. We are standing here because there is democracy in Uganda today. Right now, there have been some security forces driving us out of this place. Yes. But it's rather sad when you see people like you, the United Kingdom, welcoming criminals. And yet again you talk about immigration. Are you for real? Uh-huh. The topic in the parliament today was about immigration. Yeah. This is one of the reasons why we have immigration crisis in this country. Yes. Because of people like Nabanja and the rest of them. Museveni and his henchmen. When we talk about these things, you call us criminals shouting on the streets. Right now, where we are at the Oval cricket ground, we've been chased out from the summit by the security officers. Do you know what's going on? People are dying in Uganda. Yes. You blamed Idi Amin. Believe me, Idi Amin was far much better than the criminal we have in Uganda today, called Museveni. Yeah. Do you want to prove that? Go and find out the human rights abuse in Uganda today. Yes. It is appalling. It's very sad. It's high time you went back on the drawing board. Do some research. There are no hospitals in Uganda. Yeah. People power. Our power. Our power. People power. And by the way, the word people power is as simple as the government of the people, elected by the people, to work for the people. Yeah. The government right now works for a little group of mafias, criminals, bloodsuckers, vampires. And they have created so much havoc. People listening to us here, people who are passing by, the posters we are holding here are holding a criminal inside the cricket ground. How did she make her way in a place of significance like the cricket ground.
He bribed Howe.
This woman should be in Belmarsh prison. Nabanja should be in Belmarsh prison.
Yeah.
That's where she deserves. And I'm telling you one thing, even the boys in Belmarsh prison are much better than Nabanja because they are not killers. This woman has got blood on their hands. They've killed people time and again. And they're here being hosted. This is unacceptable. People power.
Our power.
Our power.
People power.
Everywhere.
NUP.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have the pleasure to tell you that there is a future.
Yes.
Basebo ne banyabo.
Yeah.
Nyabasaba. Naddala abali mu diaspora. Tugezeeko okuyamba abaana ku ground. Abaana batulaze omutima.
Yeah.
Abaana kye bakoze okwagira president waffe. Mu migga emingi, mu misinde, mu kubakuba. Naye gwe ali wano mu diaspora. Oli mu ddiro lyo, oli mu kunywa kacaayi, oli ku TV yo, n'olema okukwata olw'ettaano okuyamba abaana ku ground. Tunuulira mu ndabirwamu, oyogere n'omuntu oyo gw'otunuulidde olwaleero. Ddala kituufu? Tebakusabye kwata mmundu, bakusabye kuyamba abaana ku ground. Bane mulabe ekyabadde Kamuli. Abaana b'e Busoga! Abaana b'e Busoga!
Mukodeyo!
Abaana bakagwa!
Bakodeyo!
Abakagwa bwaife! Abaana b'e Busoga mwachalengize nnyo abaana b'omu Central Buganda. Abaana b'ekaliro. Abaana b'eika. Mwakoze omulimu muna. Nsaba n'abaana b'omwankole mu West. Abaana mukoze omulimu tukusiima.
Bagambe beekaza.
Abaana mwekaza.
Mwekaza.
Mwekaza. Mwebale ino. Mwekaza mwebale ino. Aye bannange tubalaba tubasiima. Emirimu gyonna gye mukola. Tuli babona abaana b'e Busoga.
12 kiyoko tuva.
Abaana b'e Busoga kibumba abakulembere. Aye abaana b'e Busoga.
Beekaza.
Mwebale ino. Bannange mwakola omulimu. Aye mulaba kino ekikazi kirabanja. Ayi maama. Bino ebinankali bino ebifulengeye oba mubiyita biki?
Mukamuseveni.
Ebikulejje bino bigenda. Ebikulekule. Bannange mutunulire amaanyi g'omwana mulezi, muyita mwana mulezi, president waffe. Yeefiriza buli kimu mukijjukire bannange. Yeerekereza buli kimu. Alina famire erabika obulungi. Bannange, nsaba abali mu diaspora, situbasaba kukwata mmundu, situbasaba kukwata ki, tubasaba muwakire tukyuse embeera mmwe eggwanga. Bannange, Babiloni tabatamye.
Muve mu kkubo.
Temukooye okubeera ku mawanga. Munaakoma ddi okutambula. Muzeeyise ggona. Muzeeyise ggona. Bannange, muyiseeko mu nkubo z'abayigirize. Muzeeyi mpuuga. Muzeeyi mawu. Bannange, muyiseeko mu nkubo z'abatendeka abayigirize. Ebyo bye babasomesa. Twagala babuza bebe babagamba amateeka kye kabagamba. Mugende mutulugunya abantu. When are you going to respect the principles of your law? That you're quiet. Was it a waste of time? Njagala babulira senga abaana bano be mutulugunya. Babawa chance eyo gye babawa. Bali tuseewa. Mpita yeekolera. Mpita pasta asiimwe. Mpita up top. Lumbuye. People power. Mpita ani omulala Kiseka Fulandani Dognesh akalulu yo Dog Nation banage nyiza tokwerabira
Mukunja tasera.
Oh Mukunja Kakume
Kanonye
Kateleke
Kalonde Kakume
Okagoberere Mukunja tukusabira onema neba nange mulaba amanyi g'abaana despite the fact that Bamukubye okugulu ali ku platform ali ku stage Haitawa Bamusekula okugulu sibbanga gwavu nnyo nuwa mutwe abaana bakyalwana bannange mubayambe Masaba ate n'ekyalo message egenda abo mwenna ba MP tubasaba mulwanira ebifo bino naye tukyalina olutalo lwa maanyi lwe tulwana muleke kukakkana mu bifo byammwe bye mulwanirira Nyabasaba mu mbeera zaffe nga abatambuddeko gye tuyisa yonna mu nkubo z'abasomyeko mukozese platform zammwe muyambe abantu muyambe abaana ba MP twasindikayo mubeere bakalaba mwe mutulabira kakati bannange kyekyo kyembasaba mwe ba MP mutunule mulabe tuleme kubagana ng'akabaddewo wiiki eno muleme kulooza nno olwokubanga nze nsomye bino nsomye biri bikuyamba naffe kituyambe togenda kusoma kweyamba wekka ogenda okuyita mu nkubo z'okusoma weeyambe oyambe n'abantu bo naye tukitwalanga oli ku ntikko Nabanja ali luddawa Nabanja leka kudduka jangu olwegereko n'abantu oba osobola kubera tubagamba wano we tuli ku cricket ground bannange tubaddewo with the top professionals who've gone through this cricket ground naye kyannaku nnyo okuba nti nobahusiza omuntu nga Nabanja tasobola kujja kwogerako n'abantu bwe mutambula kalina labayono nayingira mukama musaasire oba avuddewa banaye situna biseera byabwe abo nja kuddayo ku nsonga gye mbadde mbagamba
naye abwayambadde
nti bannange mutunuulire future gye tulina ebyobugagga bingi ebiri e Uganda temubimalawo bano bannabanja bagenda ekya tuyambe abaana baffe abakuze mubeeko kyemwekume mu kifuba muyambe abagenda okufuga ensi tomorrow President waffe Kyagulanyi alina emyaka 43 gyokka bannange abaana tubayambe tulina president omuto akyalina amaanyi leero ali mu America ekyali mu UK ekyali mu South Africa omusaba akyabisobola ebyo mwaba muwagira bannange waliwo n'olugoye lweyambala lukyusa oyo Kakuleke munaamukyusa ddi mwaba mukomberera munaakoma ddi njogera abasawo njogera abasuubuzi babawuddisizza abasirikale mu bannange kakati no Nabanja wano waali wooteri gyalimu mulituukayo ddi eno tujja basuubiza bannange njagala obbagamba ekintu kino mwenna abatulaba wano ffe abali mu diaspora
tubaguliddewo enzigi tukolaganire wamu tukyuse embeera mujja kujja wano tujja basuubiza kino tujja kwogerera ab'obuvunaanyizibwa gye tuli yonna mujja kusobola okujja wano amuyigirayo mufuluma naye okujjako nga tukyusiza embeera mu Uganda wakyaliwo obuzibu twekwate ng'ekitole ng'abaana b'ebisoka bwe bakoze tugobe ekiwankunene ky'abasajja batuviire. People power.
Our power.
Our power.
People power.
Naye mwebale nnyo mwebalire ddala. N'ekirala kye tubasaba bannange wano mu UK we tuli bakuliriza buli mwaka kye bagamba the remembrance of our fallen soldiers. Balwana 100 years ago babajjukira buli kiseera. Bwe munaabaamu okutya okwo muli miliyoni 45 obusajja buli mutwalo mukirowoozeeko. Njagala obbabuulira ke munaasituka bwe muti omuzigo agenda na kigenda abasajja baleme batiisa ffenaffe tuli eno tujja bayamba mukikirize mukigande tujja kwogera n'obuvunaanyizibwa tubagulirawo amakubo ekyo temukiralikiramu n'akatono era bwe munaagezaako okwetereeza tujja kusobola okubawa obuyambi mu ngeri yonna esoboka. People power.
Our power.
Our power.
People power.
Everywhere.
NUP.
NUP.
Everywhere.
Thank you very much.
People power.
Our power.
Just to thank you the quick bannange mwebale kujja mwebeeredde ate mu representinga miliyoni 5 ziri mu Uganda kubanga ono shekos kubanga twakitegedde nti omukyala ajja kujja wano yabadde last week Thursday nebagamba nti ajja tugamba awulisawo era tumusinza embeera amabegeeyo
bamukukusizza
ate wabaddewo abakyala basatu banamige bayingidde munda ne bakyankalanya miiti kitegedde kati bannange bayingidde
bannange munansonyiwa eno message egenda wa Teacher Lumbuye tukwebaza ne sekwebaza yenna omulimu gw'omukola. Pastor Simwe munnaye twakulaba ennaku nga 2 tubadde twewulira bulungi bannange mutuulire abaana bano aba bloginga every day wholeheartedly 365 days mutuulire abaana abayimiridde wano bannaye mbebaza mwenna abasobodde okujja wano beefiiriza emirimu gyabwe bagezaako kuhighlightinga mumukola ogwammwe naffe tukole ogwaffe ekintu bannaye tukikwatire wamu ebyokukola bingi nga bembabulidde ebyokukola bingi e Uganda naye kibalemesezza kubanga mulina bakakuleke ababazibye amaaso muwulirize ebigambo bya president byabagamba temutya omusajja yali yezimba dda ku myaka 2 ku mwenna abenjogera nabo olwaleero ku myaka 2 wali okoze president bye yali akoze. Wetwogera wano Nabanja tumunoonya kumweta Nabanja gy'oli yonna tukunoonya
abamu musigalawo
Nabanja, free all political prisoners. Nabanja, huyo. Gwe. Where are you fighting? Thank you. You're criminal. Gwe. Gwe. Arrest him! Why are you fighting? Shame upon you! Come on now!
just made £1 billion.
Hey, people power! People power! People power! People power! You can't fight the people power! Hey! Yeah. Mukubo tubaga tukwata video gaya jambwa kubeka tombolo kuba tusemerede motoka ngalo akite tumulyawo naye shiya eno live enyumye baba
Destabilizing the world, displacing people everywhere. Big criminals. Nabanja, come on, respect the fellow Ugandans. Criminals on the wanted list.
Yes, I could copyright.